What's up, everybody? This is the beginning of the ATL Atlanta Shawty series, Cheesecake Part 2. I went there a year and a half ago, but the difference is I actually brung some of my cheesecakes. You see me selling a whole full size in the elevator. Well, I didn't have footage of that, but that happened right there on the belt line. A lot of hustles out there, so I like going. I like it where the hustle's at. So I'm going there again. So stay tuned for more. We got this long, boring drive. It's like a 7-hour drive. But the way I drive, I think I can cut it down to 6 hours. So wish me luck. I don't get a speeding ticket. ATL Shawt series Cheesecake Chino to Georgia, not Georgia, Georgia. Stay tuned. It's never easy looking for the best of the best. There's so much good spots. I don't even think I'll be able to try, maybe get 3 or 4. And I just want to have the best and what this place is known for. Now, we in the peach state, so of course the peach cobbler cheesesteak will be perfect, but we'll see what happens. And I also want to give these people some footage too, because I respect other businesses and other places that are actually doing cheesecake just like your boy. It's part of the cheesecake revolution. We're finally here in Atlanta. It's been a long drive. It was supposed to be 8 hours, but it tended to be like 10 because all these crashes on the road. But we here. Best cheesecakes in Atlanta. Please step to my office. Please come out to the chopping block so I can see what you're all about. All right, stay tuned. ATL. As you see, there's no palm trees in sight. Different demographics, different drivers too. I think the people driving here a little better, right? So far, I don't know. I've seen only 3 crazy drivers. That's not bad. Airbnb looking nice, and they even got like these people read my mind. So when I bring back some cheesesteak over here, I'll give like an official review. I got a microphone. I don't even know how to use this thing, but I'm pretty sure that I could figure it out. I got a light. So these people read my mind. They got a seat. This gave me ideas. ATL, what's going on? The same question I asked you a year and a half ago. I still get it. Who got the best cheeses over here? The Cheesecake Factory? No offense to the Cheesecake Factory, but I beg to differ. Like I said, I had Sammy's last time. I had Intermezzo Cafe. I had, what else I had? I think I had another spot. I don't know. But, you know, now I'm going to take another trip to the Intermezzo Cafe. Why not? It's late night. I'm going to dine in this time, get the whole vibe. And this time, I'm going to have footage of me eating it in there instead of just taking it back to the shop, you know. I might hit up Sammy's again just to support local and show them some love. And but there's other bakeries I have in mind too that I'm gonna hit up as well. All right, so stay tuned. ATL series. They need me out here, Shawty. All right here in downtown ATL, and I'm about to give Cafe Intermezzo a round 2. I was here a year and a half ago, but now I'm about to check it out. They got the Sugar Factory right across the street. They got Lowe's. Nice little scenery. But everybody keeps saying it's got the best cheesesteak. Now, last time I was here, I had a cookies and cream. It was cool. And the tiramisu was delicious. So we're going to try different flavors. If you're in the area, make sure you check them out. Cafe Intermezzo. Make sure to bring your credit cards only, your debit cards, because it's cashless. So I can say off the top that these lights that people actually not. It's actually clear. I don't know if it's a phone because in person it looks kind of dull, but on the phone it's light. We got apple crunch. We got B52. I have no idea what that is. We got chocolate county brownie. All types of stuff. We're gonna figure out what's going on. Amaretto. Oh, they got more. They got amaretto. Oh, they got amaretto, white chocolate, and the key lime. A lot of interesting flavors.
White chocolate raspberry.
Chocolate. Using a white chocolate raspberry.
That looks good.
Oh wow, they got all types of stuff. Tiramisu. I tried the tiramisu last time. That's the white chocolate. That's a cake.
That's a cake.
White chocolate raspberry. They got amaretto. I'm pretty curious about the amaretto. Then they got the traditional plain James ATL style. All right, let's check it out. Let's follow somebody real quick. Let's see. All right, so the wait was an hour, But we turned the hour wait into only 5 minutes because we sitting out here like kind of like a patio area, got a heat lamp. So rather, do this and wait an hour because I just came here to try some cheesecake. That's it. So right now we have a flavor called the B52. I forgot it's like I think Kahlua, citrus, and Patron, and all types of stuff. We're gonna find out what it is. I can tell you off the top, I don't like the way the slice is placed. Looks like it was just slammed up by Shaquille O'Neal to the plastic container. So I don't know. Appearance-wise, we'll see. Trying to get the chocolate top. I can tell you so far the texture is like that. Very creamy, not super dense. I prefer creamy. So off the top, the texture is good. The crust looks like it's a little Oreo. I'm gonna get a full bite. This and the chocolate top. Let's do it. B52. I'm not gonna lie, B52 is alright. So far, B52 for the win. Got a little slight Kahlua blend with the citrus. I like the way how, Kahlua and chocolate go good. So they had a chocolate on top, chocolate mousse, they had a little white chocolate. So it's a nice little fusion of flavors I'm not really familiar with, combining like that at once. Definitely impressive. I like that one. I think it's so much. I'm gonna get one more bite and that's it. Next we got the white chocolate raspberry. This is a healthy looking slice, right? It's about the healthiest slice out of all of them. Mind you, each slice is like $10. I spent like, what, $36 for 4 slices? $2 tip, 40. And we was like $12 a slice. So off the top, you see it has a different type of texture. Got creamy and it got gooey. And then I got a glaze on top. This gooey part is kind of suspect. Look how it doesn't even sit straight. It's not bad. Whipped cream is nice and smooth, but the bottom part got like a little nice blend of raspberry. It's better when you have it at one spoonful like this, the top and bottom together. You just have the bottom is like glob, but it makes sense you mix it in with the cheesecake and the flavors too as well. Nice blend with a white chocolate raspberry. I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed. This actually tastes better than last time I only had a cookies and cream and tiramisu, and that was cake. It was good. But I actually have a better experience this time than the last. Remember, Cafe Intermezzo, make sure you check them out right there, Midtown, downtown. This is last but not least, the amaretto. It's a little exquisite, right? Gotta do it big. Amaretto. So you got some whipped cream on top. Nice little blend of amarettos, not too overpowering. It's borderline. So I'm gonna give you a whole breakdown of the whole experience. I was definitely satisfied. I got the B52, it's like a Kahlua citrus flavor. Then we got white chocolate raspberry, then we got amaretto white chocolate. All bangers, all have a balance of sweetness, is really good. Atlanta, you're definitely impressed with this right here. Because this wasn't this good last time I was here. So shout out to Cafe Intermezzo. If you're in the area, make sure you check them out. You see how much flavor they had. They got like at least 10. And it's good. So yeah, for sure. I'm gonna give a second opinion to everybody else, right? But so far, I'm saying it's in the 9s. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so after hearing everybody what they said, I had a really good experience. I remember white chocolate raspberry, E52, which is Kahlua, a little bit of citrus, and then we have the amaretto, the white chocolate. Everything was good. It was nice, creamy. Look at the texture, delicious. Bang. What you're supposed to do. Want to melt in your mouth. So my final rating for this is a 9.3, and that's really good. This set the bar up to Georgia, to any ATL who want to make some cheesecake, they gotta go against a 9.3. Cafe Intermezzo. Who's next? Stay tuned. I'm coming for you. Oh, I do this to myself every time. I overeat, but I still save a little bit of space for a place called Sammy's Cheesecake. Now I tried them last time, but I didn't put them like in the video in my Atlanta series. I kind of forgot what I did, but I didn't actually go in there, show you what it is. So we're gonna go inside and check the Sammy's Cheesecake out because that seems to be the talk of the town. Yesterday, Intermezzo Cafe. Today, Sammy's Cheesecake. They're a very neighborhood favorite right here in Atlanta, and we're gonna see what's up. I'm only gonna do one slice though. Like Intermezzo Cafe, we went to the cheesecake buffet. My breath still smells like Intermezzo, so we're gonna just do one slice of the top seller. Try it, shout them out. Stay tuned. Sammy's Cheesecake, right over there. Here we are, world's famous Atlanta Shawt. How you doing? So I heard that you the talk of Atlanta. Let me tell man who got the best cheesecake out here. They keep saying that Sammy's is it, hands down. I just came from Intermezzo Cafe, so I want to try your best flavor.
Okay, so I can tell you that the red velvets are the very popular ones.
Red velvet?
There's this red velvet.
The cheese is the best cheesecake. That's what you're going on with cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Yeah, I'm an addict. I need my thing.
I like the regular and the key lime, but I don't see no key lime.
No key lime?
Yeah, they don't have any key lime.
We just got cookies and cream and regular, right? You know what? Let's try the regular.
Regular.
Which one is this?
That one is the sweet potato.
Sweet potato cheesecake? Is it?
I haven't tried that. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tempting. I like to try different things. Awesome.
So just in New York?
That's it.
Okay, total is 808. Would you like the strawberry glaze with that?
Yeah, why not? See, ladies and gentlemen, a real bakery. They got tons of cakes. Probably sold out tonight. They're doing good. So if you're in that area, make sure you check out Sammy's Cheesecake. Shout out to Sammy's. Are you Sammy, sir?
No.
It's not Sammy, right? I'm about to say it could be a handshake.
Sammy's crazy right here.
Of course. It's the biggest. I'm already on the beach somewhere. That's what I'm trying to get to. If you're in the Orlando area, make sure you got Cheesecake Chinos. You got some cutlery, like 4 spoons, 4 forks? Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Orlando?
Yeah, Orlando area.
Which area? Like which part?
Well, my son's in Apopka. I'm in Deltona, the Valley. Yeah, we're all local. So, yeah.
What's the name of it?
You got a business card?
Yeah, I'm always that.
You try these, look at the ratings. But I like to go to different cities and try different cheesecakes.
Yeah.
And, talk about the business and promote it.
Awesome.
I'm obsessed with cheesecake, man. I need to rehab the cheesecakes. I can't stop making, we can't stop selling and talking about it.
Okay, I appreciate it. I will stop by and visit next time down the area.
No.
This came down that way. Stop through from Miami.
I look forward to seeing you.
All right, y'all take care. Be safe.
Take it easy. All right, so, they gave us a side of strawberry glaze too, quick. Oh, yeah. Real chunks of strawberry in there. And you can tell that people use real ingredients because I know with my strawberry cheesecake, it has little strings, little chunks of strawberries, but also the banana has its little strings of banana and chunks of banana as well. So I already off the top respect real ingredients. Like if it was just like pure gel, I'll be questioned. But okay, you got us some Cisco in a big old 50-ounce can and just dumped it and you put it on cheesecake, which is cool. People settle for that, but I don't because I love cheeses way too much. This right here, once again, Sammy's Cheesecake, right here located in East Point by College Park, ATL, Shawt, Georgia. So look, I see that I don't think they have a cheesecake cutter. They probably marked it with that little, the scorner. You see that? And they cut it, so they don't have a cheesecake cutter. Which has nothing to do with me judging the cheesecake. This is an observation. I'm a cheesecake connoisseur, so I'm gonna recognize everything from the crust to the whipped cream to even how the strawberries growing on the farm. Strawberry with the whipped cream. Let's try the whipped cream first. Actually, the whipped cream they don't taste bad. It tastes rich. Very whippy. Definitely looks like they sprayed it with some type of, because you don't do a big glob like that on a regular pipe. Like you can, but typically you're not going to. But the whipped cream, I like it. All right. Now, main event, the cheesecake. Hold on. This sun is beaming down my neck. I feel like I'm catching a sunburn through these windows. So then when you go outside, it's 42 degrees in Shawt. So, main event, the cheesecake, the New York style. So, dig your spoon right in. Very, very creamy. See that? Like it's just like the whipped cream. But I noticed that it has a layer. See, it has a cheesecake, and I see it's like a layer in the middle. The cheesecake on top, cheesecake bottom, layer in the middle. So I don't know what I'm eating right now. I'm just gonna take it all one spoonful and see what it is. If you're a crust person, you're not gonna like this because that's all you get for the crust. You don't really taste the crust, but I could live without it. I'm not like an extreme crust person, even though I appreciate it, but I don't have cheesecake without it, and I appreciate it just as well. But if you're a crust person, you're not gonna feel this. But as far as the body itself, what you need to do to really enjoy the cheesecake to the maximum is get the cheesecake, get the whipped cream, and put the glaze on top, just a little bit. Once you have that, very creamy. It's like whipped cream. All right, that's good. Shout out to Sammy's. If you know Atlanta area, make sure to check them out. Now, compared to Intermezzo Cafe that we had last night, Intermezzo Cafe is more like if you in a tuxedo with a bow tie and tap dancing shoes or gold glittery toe tops, duck feather hanging from your hat. This right here is more for like if you're casual, a picnic, at home. It's more like a comfortable taste, like more of a homey taste type of cheesecake. Over there, it's like, glass of champagne. Not saying anything bad about the cheese. I'm just saying that this is what I would say. Scale 1 to 10. 5 is 6 is all right. 7 is good. So if I give something a 7, don't think that it's trash. It's not. And when I give someone 9, it's like, damn, right? But I would say I'll give this like a 7.5. 7.5. Let me see my second opinions real quick. I'll give you a rundown after. So you see, ladies and gents, that's how we ending it. Sammy's Cheesecake. They do ship online. You order now. Sammy Cheesecake with a Z instead of an S.com. And hearing more opinions and it's combining with mine. Once again, this is a very good cheesecake. At first, it doesn't look too appetizing only because it's just like one color. It's just white, but this cheesecake I like that. I'm just using my colored top to that caramelization. I think that if they also do that here, this would turn it up another notch. But it's still, even how it looked, it was good. It was creamy. It had like a slight buttermilk aftertaste or some type of vinegar aftertaste, which don't get panicked when you hear vinegar because that's what's in red velvet. And make red velvet silky smooth. So definitely have southernness in this. This is like, Intermezzo is more like an Italian, more like a French, or some type of foreign taste. This is Atlanta. If you want Atlanta, Sammy Cheesecake so far has proven it. And it's good. And I actually want to boost it up to an 8 instead of a 7.5 because I tried it again. Shout outs, 8 stars. Thanks once again for having me. If you've seen this video, shout out, come out, reach out to me in Central Florida, Orlando area. Cheesecake Chinos is announcing and giving you credibility. Cheesecake Chinos, ATL Shawt, where's next? Stay tuned. With my stomach empties. Who knows how long that's gonna be because I eat every 5 minutes. If you don't have your seatbelt in this Prius, it's gonna sound like you're playing Nintendo. This is pretty annoying, but what's more annoying is this is the worst parking ever. I don't think I've ever been in a place where the parking, first of all, the parking in Atlanta sucks. But check this out right there. Look how narrow that is. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try that. No, 30-minute parking, of course. So, all right, here's an example of a parking that's really tight. You're supposed to fit in there. Your car fits to that little pillar. Look at that pillar is not even like giving that lane space. But I'm gonna try, but I tried the other spot, it didn't work out. I'm about to ask one of these ATLians how to park around here. These Georginians got it down packed, I don't. Ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't take it no more. ATL series, parking crisis, stay tuned. We're now witnessing a Georginian successfully parking that tight spot. I'm about to ask for like tutorials. Finally got a successful parking spot, very tight. We're gonna have to crawl out the windows of the car not to hit these other ones. Everybody got dents in their cars. Look at that dent right there. We at the St. Germain's Bakery right here. We just got ourselves a French cheesecake. I don't even look like a cheesecake, but we're gonna check it out. Stay tuned. They got all types of festivities going on. All French. We got the flag right there, got the Eiffel Tower. St. Germain's. We bon ami. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the St. Germain's Bakery. It's got a little sauce on top. It's in a tart. It's funny because I want to start putting my cheese in a tart too. This is actually a little inspiration. Make it happen. Oui, bon ami, bonjour. We got the St. Germain's Cheesecake Bakery right here at Pond City Market, Intense Food Court. This looks nice and purdy. Got the little gold. Ooh, wow. I felt that one right there. All of a sudden, it's 30 degrees up in here. Anyways, we're just in we Atlanta. It's way more cold than Florida. Might even be snowing. You never know. Cold front coming up. But look, back to the topic. St. Germain's. This looks like it's like wrapped in plastic. Let's. I'm gonna give you like an exclusive view. There you go. Right on the stage. So, I don't know what this is, but let's find out. It looks like a dulce de leche. That alone is really good. I like to say the best last. I'm gonna try the tart. The tart's I guess to the point. Very good, real fruit. Doesn't taste sweet. I think the berry just complemented the cheesecake and the tart itself. But the dulce so far, delicious. Now let's try the main event. Try the cheesecake. Wow, that is creamy. Look at how creamy that is. That kind of reminds me of Sammy's. Cheesecake is good. It's very light on the sweet side. Very light and delicate. I like the vanilla. The taste of vanilla. You can tell they put a real vanilla bean in the cheesecake. I think it's because of the fresh ingredients, the fresh vanilla beans. The fresh berry compote they put in the bottom, and then that dulce de leche that sets it off. The pastry tart, that's high. Wow. So, this right here, I would say, is the more delicate, like I said earlier, the delicate, fragile, sensitive, fluffy cheesecake that I have right here in Atlanta. The texture, you see? Yeah, it's like a mousse. It's good. This is more like how the French cheesecake is. It's more like fluffy and creamy. Compared to intermezzo is also very delicate too and fancy, right? But it's a little bit more heavier than this. So these both in the fancy category, but this is definitely the fanciest because it has the tart at the bottom. The nice creaminess, delicate flavor. Got the berry compote in the bottom and that dulce de leche in the middle. Sammy's, once again, in its own category. It's more like homemade, also very creamy as well, but it's more like homemade. All this is homemade, but it's more like I'm just invited to my aunt's house and made she made some delicious cheesecake. That's what Sammy is. Sammy's is real good. So it's hard to say which one is better because they all have different categories. Right here in ATL, ATL's not playing. Do they need Cheesecake Chinos? I'll answer that question later. But I would say that I would give this one more time. I'll give it an 8.5. I'll get 8.5 because I'm the type I let it get punched in the mouth. I'm like an MMA fighter, right? I want to get hit, elbow, knee, all that with flavor. But this is still real good. Let me get out of here before somebody opens that door. I'm not trying to catch frostbite again. Alabama just got grazed. I'm telling you, I knew it wasn't just me. I'm a very good driver, but Alabama's having a hard time right now. They just got grazed and they are scratching the side of their car. This parking lot sucks. Virginia's got a gift when it comes to parking because this is crazy. All this stuff, all these pillars are just way too compressed and tight. All right, cool. So we are at the next stop. We're approaching it. I see a plaza. It's called Sweet Red Peach. And what's it? Red West End. Look, they got drinks over there. It's like this. Okay, cool. We got see, Atlanta got a lot of artistic vibes, music vibes, and a culinary scene like no other. Like it's loaded. That's all you see out here. So it's not hard to find a spot that got some good cheesecakes from what I see. I see this in the food hall. There's a food hall. Okay, cool. West End, ATL Shawt.
Then you will arrive at your
So we're gonna stop by here though. Sweet Red Peach. I did some homework and I see that shows up in the radar as well. Got a lot of reviews. People saying they had the banging banana pudding cheesecake, and I love making banana pudding cheesecake, so I'm definitely gonna check this out and let you know how it is. So stay tuned. Apparently it's in the food hall, and they got indoor rock climbing too. So maybe I could burn off all these cheesecake calories, climbing some rocks in there, and then staying up on the road with some Costa coffee. They got one-stop shop. All right, we at the West End Food Hall, and then right there I see Sweet Peach, Red Peach Bakery. We're in the right spot. All right, it is a Sweet Red Peach. That's how it is. They have the right to do what they want. This is a Sweet Red Peach Bakery. Supposedly Georgia's finest. We're gonna try the best cheesecake they got. See what the piece they got to offer. Now, I'm expecting the best peach cobbler cheesecake here in the seat. I heard a lot about banana pudding. I don't know which one the owner is, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, what I do is oh, so this is based out of California, the Cali cheesecakes. Well, that's even better. I'd like to try the West Coast too. That's good. All right, well, cool. Gotcha. Hey, how you doing? I'm telling her that I like to shout out different local businesses, and I like the cheesecakes. Like I have fascination with it. So the top sellers are banana pudding. So I'm gonna wait 15 minutes to try it for sure. Yeah, we're gonna lounge around. We'll be back in 15 minutes to try it. All right, thank you. All right. Quick update on Red Sweet Peach. We were told that the banana pudding cheesecake, which is the top seller, is going to be ready in 15 minutes, and we grabbed a couple drinks. Just one actually. Took our time. We're babysitting it, right, and it felt like 20-25 minutes. It went back, and it still seems like got something on my head. It still seems like they're still prepping it, so we're getting some real fresh. You understand? So I'm very excited about it. At the same time, I'm excited because I'm really waiting extended time for the world's famous sweet red peach cheesecake. So we're not gonna get a banana pudding, we're gonna get the red velvet. So we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna wait another 10 minutes. The banana pudding's ready in 40 minutes. We don't have that much time to wait because we already killed like 25 minutes, 20 minutes. We're finally here. Sweet red peach. I done waited a long time. And it's not because they did that intentionally, it's that they simply ran out. They had a whole bunch of cakes and a whole bunch of cookies, so my decision to wait 30 minutes, 40, or a little bit more than that for a cheesecake. But they had wonderful options, so just so they know that's what it is. But this is how serious I'm about trying cheesecake. I don't want cake, I don't want cookies. Not that I don't love them, but I'm coming here to try cheesecakes. So she made sure that I had it, and she came through with it, right? Sweet red peach, right here. I gotta take my jacket off for this. Hold on a second. I'm taking my jacket off because this is gonna be crucial. Like, I'm gonna be more critical about this than anything. And you see how cold it is. I got a shirt, I got a sweater, I got a bubble. Anyways, I'm even gonna roll up my sleeves for this. This is the last review. I really feel like my stomach is telling me this is way too much. So look, she said she freshly cut it and everything. This is the whipped cream. Whipped cream is very whippy. It has a touch of delicate sweetness to it. Let's try the frosting. It's some good cream cheese frosting. Typical one you find in a carrot cake and a red velvet. They got it and it's good. It tastes fresh. I mean, this is freshly cut. I got the freshest cheesecake in Atlanta right now at this time of night. Now let's try the cake. Red velvet cake right here. Basically, it doesn't taste dry, it tastes nice and moist. Now I'm gonna try the cheesecake, and then last but not least, I'm gonna try everything. So let's try the cheese. They got some white chocolate drizzle over here too. Let's try, this is what I came here for. See this in the middle? The cheesecake. Now, you know me, I like to, when I make red velvet cheesecake, my cheesecake is all red velvet. A lot of people do a cheesecake and a red velvet cake. But I'm not knocking it. I mean, that's how they do it, that's how they do it. It's different styles, right? Now, off the top, I can tell the cheesecake filling is a little crummy. So that's kind of got me a little surprised. But let's see. It's not bad. It reminds me more of like those dense, tasty cheesecakes. It's alright. The cheesecake itself, the whipped cream, the red velvet, all that, everything in one bite. I'm gonna say it has a decent taste. Whipped cream's alright. Give another review after I let my proteges take a little bite. With the whole cheesecake entourage full of cheesecake critics. So they gave their opinions and there was pretty mixed. You know, some people gave it a 3, some people gave it a 5. But I still stick to I'm gonna say it's like a 6.5. The cheesecake in the middle wasn't as creamy as but that's only a preference thing. But it still has some type of flavor that was delectable. And then the red velvet itself, it was moist. It didn't have a really strong kick, but the cream cheese frosting that held it together to the back, it was definitely freshly made. Didn't taste like refrigerant or nothing. It was good. So then they had a white chocolate drizzle. The presentation looked nice too as well. It looked delicious. It looked like a hunk of cheesecake that you serve during Thanksgiving. Like, bah, toma, you know, here, be full to the next day type of stuff. So serving, they're very generous. The price is decent as well. So I would just say to go check it out. You know, 6.5. So this is already the 4th place here in the ATL Shawt, Georgia that I tried. I'm thinking about trying one more spot, but I'm really cheesecaked out. You know, this is what I do. I do this for you. This is the content I give to all the cheesecake lovers. I'm taking these calories for you. And of course, my palate. Because it's what I enjoy doing. So, once again, curious enough, come check out yourself. West End Food Hall, Sweet Red Peach. Next stop, I don't know, wherever my stomach calls for. We'll see. Cheesecake Chinos, Shawt series. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the extended series, the ATL Shawt series. By Airbnb, we keep passing the spot called Raheem's Seafood. And we see cheese pies and bean pies. I never heard of a bean pie in my life. But once again, Cheesecake Chinos is all about respecting hustles and respecting your taste buds as far as who knows what this could be. Maybe I could come out with a bean flavored cheesecake. I mean, I'm Spanish. We love beans, right? So let's see what's up with this bean pie real quick. Not cheese pie. I'm cheesecaked out, but the bean pie might be the best thing ever. We're going to find out if I read right. Oh, is it right here? Is it coming up? I know it's past the Family Dollar. Got a beauty supply. Raheem's, we coming for you. I think it's right there. Hold on. You know, maybe if it's not a bean pie and they have the cheese pie, I'll get the cheese pie. I never heard of that. Maybe that's the way of calling a cheesecake here in Atlanta. So that's the true taste of Atlanta is a cheese pie, not a cheesecake. But that's it right there. Raheem's Seafood. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? They do got bean pies, and cheese pies, and we're gonna stick with the bean pie only. We're gonna ask what exactly a cheese pie is. Right here at Raheem's. Look at that. Fish Supreme bean pies and cheese pies. Let's do it. Look, they close right now. They close at 8. I'm trying to get a bean pie. They're talking to the owner. I've said I'll give them cash right now just for it, or a cheese pie. I'm going back and forth with them right now. I'm supposed to be recording before that. I want to hear the full footage of a bean pie. I told him I'm not from here. I want to try it. I'm dying to try one. I'll pay him $20 for a bean pie right now. That's how urgent. And look, I think something's shaking. You know what they say, no news is good news, right? But, well, of course, you got to give me some type of news. If he never comes back again, he locks the doors, I'm hit. But look, they got cheese pies and they got bean pies. I didn't know they're closed at 8. I'm so sorry.
It's 5:38. We have cash on you.
5:30, I'll give you 6
Okay, that's
for
fine.
the bean pie. Matter of fact, I'll give you 7. And look, and me be shouting you out, I'm blogging right now.
Where you from,
Matter of fact,
bro?
we're from Orlando, Florida.
Nice.
What exactly is a bean pie, man? What is that? I sell cheesecake, that's what I do.
Oh,
Keep
really?
the change, the $10 on
Okay,
you.
right.
Yeah. Bean pie. We're getting the bean pie right now, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Bean pie. Let's do it. And by the way, just in case, if you in the Atlanta area, they are hiring right now. I don't know how much they pay, but they are hiring. Stay tuned. Bean pie. Get it. Raheem's Seafood been there since 1972. Like I said, it took a lot to get that bean pie. I really should have got the cheese pie too. And just so you know, it's $5.68. I threw him the 10-piece because they could keep the change from me holding them up. I know the man's about to take out the trash. He wants to go home. But this is how I had him at, because you never know. You got to exercise the taste. But ladies and gentlemen, I keep telling you this. You got to be open-minded when you try different things. How do you think I got 95 flavors? How? Because I tried things around, different cultures, everything else. And now we got the famous bean pie. If I can warm this up, I eat it like this.
Eat it like that.
You like this? What country is this based out of? Now, what country is it? What ethnicity is this?
I think Atlanta.
Atlanta? Oh, so that's Atlanta specialty?
I don't even know, bro. I'm from UK, though. I just moved out here.
Oh, okay. You don't even know. You just work here. I got you. I think it's a lot, man.
But people always buy it out here, though.
Yeah, well,
people
I'll
always
see.
buy
But
it
next
out
time
here.
in Atlanta, I might give you a shout out on my blog, you know?
All right, bro.
Thank
Cheers,
you, man.
bro.
Appreciate it.
I hope to see you on Monday, though.
Yeah.
If you're still around
Next year, probably.
Next year.
Ladies and gentlemen, Raheem's Seafood since 1972. I'm trying a bean pie. All right? These people were nice enough. Yo, make sure you're recording, man. The people were nice enough. They closed at 8. I didn't know because we drove back late and I seen the lights on. But they said 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and it was 8:01. Now, I personally know how it is when people go to different restaurants and they close. And, but I told them, all I want is a bean pie. You seen everything. I gave you the footage. I should have got the cheese pie too. And you see, I asked him what ethnicity this is, and he says it's an ATL thing. So this is a bean pie. I don't know what type of beans this is. So being this is, I'm very unfamiliar with this. I'm gonna have to try it. Let's try the pie crust first. The pie crust is not bad. Tastes really homemade. Doesn't taste like a pre-made crust from Publix, or over here they call it Kroger's. Not bad. It passes the pie test. It's not sweet though. Let's try the bean paste by itself. I don't know if this is chickpeas, lentils, kidney beans, fava beans, but I'm definitely gonna be I'm definitely gonna be farting up a storm tonight. Hold up. Yo.
Are you recording?
Let me tell you something. This really doesn't taste bad. I'm speechless. I thought this was gonna taste nasty. But this tastes not that bad. It tastes like a crossbreed of zucchini bread and a sweet potato pie. Once again, a zucchini bread and a sweet potato pie. That's how an ATL Shawty Zone 4 bean pie tastes like. And I like it. It's not bad. If I wasn't full, I would actually eat this. You need to try this. So, let me let the entourage try this real quick so they don't think I'm going crazy on trying to be next. Look, I said, I don't sugarcoat anything. If something was okay, you know, I'd say it's cool, you know, this and that. But everything in this bean pie tastes homemade, like it was made from scratch and made with love. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to be, you know, there's going to be some fireworks tonight. But besides that, hey, I'm eating this. Go try this. Cut it right quick. Wow. Then again, anybody ever went to an Asian market and got those mung bean desserts, like this, like a biscuit had mung bean paste that's sweetened? That's what this reminds me of. But I didn't know that this was an ATL delicacy. And I really need to try this cheese pie. I really need to try a cheese pie. Unfortunately, I gotta wait another year or two before I come back here to try it. Shout out to Raheem Seafood located in Atlanta. If you're in that area, make sure you get some bean pie if you like zucchini bread and sweet potato pie, because this is like a cross, like this is like a baby. They made a baby and this is what came out as a bean pie. This was good. Everybody else that tried it was surprised as well. I gotta give this an 8. Will I come out with a bean flavored cheesecake? I don't think so, because nobody's probably gonna buy it because they're gonna be skeptical. Appearance wise, it doesn't look like the prettiest thing on earth. Like, it doesn't look like a pretty. Appearance wise, it doesn't look pretty at all. You hear my son laughing in the background. Everybody thought that I was just gonna spit it back out, but I'm the daredevil. I love to try new things, so that's how I exercise my taste buds. Raheem, once again, thanks a lot for selling me a bean pie after hours. One more for the road, because we're about to eat some tacos. One more for the road. Bean pie from ATL Shawt. Wow. I wonder if they ship. Alright, well, time got the best out of me as always. But I had a good stay right here in Atlanta. 4 cheesecake spots. I had a good experience. And I'll definitely be back to try more of the spots. If you're in the Atlanta area and you're looking at this video, feel free to shoot me a message and let me know. Just bring what you got to the table so I could see what you got, you know? I want to try the best of the best at all times. So, wrapping up the ATL video and with that bonus footage of getting the bean pie from Raheem Seafood. Shout out. And that's what's going to end the whole video. Driving back to Florida. Stay tuned, Atlanta.